Okay, guys. Georgia dominates Florida 43-20. Um, Florida wasn't ready for Georgia at all. Georgia run game really was clicking on all cylinders. A lot of play action passes. McCartney had a great game. Dilks had a great game. Malachi Starks had a good game. Georgia really showed up and just really hit Florida in the mouth and steamrolled them. They really didn't do nothing special. Carson Beck stayed cool, stayed poised, took care of the football, just ran the ball down Florida's throat, and scored a lot of touchdowns. Really. Florida came out on their opening drive and looked really good, scored 7 points, and then they allowed 36 straight points. Florida's secondary is got to get better. Got to get tighten up on defense, man. I mean, cover one, cover two, cover three. It didn't matter. From Georgia, just had an answer for everything Florida was trying to do. Florida offense really looked pretty stagnant. They put up some points in the fourth quarter, but Florida offense was nowhere to be found for real. All the motion and all the things like that Florida be trying to do that wasn't working. Florida does have a lot of speed on their team, but it is not. They just cannot compete with Georgia. Georgia is too big, too fast, too strong, too smart, man. Georgia is 8-0. They can run the table. Georgia still has a hard schedule to go. They still have Missouri next. Then they have Ole Miss. Then they have to still play Tennessee, and they still have to play Georgia Tech. So Georgia is not out of the East just yet. Any given Saturday you can be upset. Georgia is keeping that hat on tight, rolling through the competition, but they gotta remain focused because if you know Missouri has only lost one game against LSU, and that was a close one. Missouri is really better than everybody thought this year, so you cannot sleep on Missouri. Missouri does have a good passing game. Do not sleep on Missouri and do not sleep on Ole Miss. Ole Miss lost against Alabama, but if I know Lane, if you get Lane too many shots, he'll figure out a way to beat you. So you do not sleep on these teams, man. Alabama is starting to really heat up. Now, can Alabama and Georgia be on a collision course for another showdown and another boxing match? We don't know. But right now, they're looking that way. It's going to be Alabama coming out of the West and Georgia coming out of the East. Now, if Georgia and Alabama meet in the playoffs and Georgia happens to lose, they will put them at number 4. They will not be putting in another TCU-like team this year. It's the best against the best, no matter if you have a loss.